as we're getting loaded up, we're going to start up the plane here. Standby power, the auto batteries are on. External power went on, and the bus ties left and right went on. The APU generator went on, and the generator APU master switch is to start. So as the GPU is starting here, trim air, recycle fans left and right went on, and get some heat in the back. Not like it matters because we're a freighter, but pressurization to auto rate to auto. Isolation valve can go on, packs can go on, get some air. APU is running, so APU can go on. We're going to get the left engine and the right engine bleeds on as well, so that for the simple purpose of this screen down here being powered up so we can see what we're doing when it comes to engine start. I'm gonna check our messages here. Everything seems good. Get rid of that caution. Go over to our FMC and program our flight. We're in Cincinnati, heading over to Boston. DHL International. Going to KBOS. Flight number 905 freighter. Runway, we're not sure yet. Let's check something real quick. Check our METAR. 060 at 8 knots. Some overcast. 10 statutory miles. Visibility, we're pretty good. Altimeter is 3028. 3028. Let's put that altimeter in right now. Top right dial 3028. You can see at the top of the left, top left 3028. Altimeter is set. That's in inches. We are in North America. Activate our flight plan, execute it. Let's head over here. Let me check something real quick. What's the closest runway to us? Pardon me. We don't want to taxi too much. So we are at the DHA Global Hub here. And so the winds are 060. The winds favor runway 9. We're going to go to runway 9. Runway 9. We're departing. Let's see. DJB. Let's no. Just want to look for a SID that has our transition in it. Doesn't seem like anything from runway 9 works out for us, so we're just gonna go with this right here. We don't have any controllers on, so we're just gonna divert ourselves or direct ourselves to another waypoint later on. Let's go to route, put the rest of our route. So after departure, seems like vectors. That's just going to be us flying the plane. Our next waypoint, DJB, direct DJB, and then direct JHW, Juliet Hotel Whiskey. Then we're hopping over to an airway, Quebec 82. And that airway is going to get us over to Pont. I'm not sure what that VOR is. I'm not sure what it corresponds to. We're going to execute that, go back to departure and arrival, go back to index, and select our arrival for Boston. Let's check our METAR at Boston real quick. This might change, but it seems like it's 290 at 10. So let's go for ILS runway. Let's say 27. And once we get closer to Boston, we'll see which runway really kind of works out for us. But that's it for now. And J-Fun 2 will be our arriving star. There it is. Our transition point is in there. Get over here, check for any discontinuities. Right there's one, get rid of it simply by selecting the waypoint that's beneath it and putting it into that discontinuity. Gets rid of it. Vectors, I don't like seeing this here, so we're gonna delete those vectors and we're gonna put loaner where the discontinuity is and execute that. Checking any further discontinuities, we're all good. Going back to the menu, position, initial position, go over to route and performance page or preference. Flight level will be 370 for today's flight. Cost index of 91. We want to get there. Not a short flight. About 700 miles or so, give or take. Ground weight, we already loaded up, so the ground weight should be good. Let's check with our crew here. Yeah, it seems like we're loading up. We're all ready to go. We can close all the doors. Let's close them all. And we're also going to get rid of our high pressure unit. The stairs can go away. Chocks can stay, fuel truck can go away, and we just got the GPU and chocks right now. Let's take a look at this. All the loaders are out of the way, everything's out of the way. We're good for push and start. Let's go back over here. Let's get that push and start.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
We want to go right here. Right here will be good.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Thank you. Going back to our FMC here, flight management computer. We got our ground weight, we got our fuel, we got a zero fuel weight, everything seems to match. Reserve is 2,500 pounds, it doesn't really matter. Flaps for takeoff will be 5, and we're gonna flex that, we're not in a Airbus, but 55 degrees Celsius to that D rate, and center of gravity will autofill for us 4.5, it's already set, perfect. Let's get those select speeds on. Looks like V1 154. So let's go over here to that second dial.
Okay, all doors and hatches.
Looking at the top left, V1 154, and select. There it is. V rotate 157. Putting that in there, and there it is. And V2 160. There it is, selected. Other than that, this is a good view. I like having this map layout here. Let's get our range all the way in.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Let's turn on our traffic warnings, and our transponder can go to TARA. Going back to the index, what did we miss? We're good there. Takeoff is there. V-speeds are there. Our route is in. Everything is good. We just got the notification from the pushback crew that they have been connected. They're ready to go. Should have done this a little bit earlier, but red collision lights can go on. The logo light can go on. We want everybody to know who we are. And the utility bus can go on. For the start, the left and right packs will go off for the start, and we can actually get those fuel pumps on as well. Just checking everything else. Everything else looks good. Right side all the way down, everything's good. ISO valve, APU is on, APU bleed is on. Left here, electricals, yaw dampers, everything's on. Beauty. And we can get this on as well. Left and right continuous. That's it. Let's release our parking brakes. Oh, before we do that, let's do one more thing. Let's disconnect from the ground power up here first, and then from the tablet. And that's the way it's got to go, or you will lose power momentarily and the FMC will reset. Let's release our parking brakes.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
And they're starting our pushback. Engine start selector to 1, engine 1. Well, let's get those packs off. Engine 1 is going to ground, and watching this N2 right here. Watching it climb up to 25. 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, and 25. And we're going to feed the fuel. The Pratt & Whitneys, they like to start hot. That's okay, as long as they don't burn up. We're not going to waste any time. As that engine is spooling up, we're going to spool up the other engine. I suppose sometimes you would kind of wait a little bit, but I'm just going to go for it. Engine start selector on engine 2. Engine 2 is going to ground. Watching that N2 rise to 25 and 15 and 20, 4 and 5. Fuel can come on. Flight directors can come on. Automatically switches back to auto. Checking everything one more time. Everything looks good. We can get those white collision lights and position lights on. Wing lights are not necessary. It is daytime. Let's let these guys know what we're doing. We are on the network. We are on VATSIM. Right here, top left button switches the radio on and off. And let's tune to Unicom 122.8. And get those packs back on.
Complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Set that parking brake so they can disconnect.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And let's let people know what we're doing. Cincinnati traffic, DHL 905 pushing back from the DHL terminal here. We'll be heading over to runway 09er via November Delta and crossing 36 Center over to Mike, crossing 09 over to Kilo for 09, Cincinnati traffic, DHL 905. Alright, so we announced the way we're going to go about it. We're going to head out here, turn left on November, turn right on Delta, go down to Mike, cross 36 Center at Mike, go all the way down to Mike, and then crossing 09er over to Kilo, left on Kilo for the holding point for runway 09. Our tow has been disconnected. Our turn off taxi lights can go on left and right, and we're good to go. Let's set our takeoff flaps to 2. I mean to 5. And brakes, auto brakes to RTO, and we can start taxiing out. We have our VREF speeds are in there. Flaps are set for takeoff. Everything is good to go. I think they left the chokes on. Let's check that real quick. No, chokes are not there. Okay, we're good to go. Let's power up a little bit. Take us a little bit to roll. We are very, very heavy. Zero fuel weight, 210,000 pounds. We are fully loaded, 15 pallets on board, along with 35,000 pounds of cargo. Just check our flight controls. Rudder left, rudder right. Okay, up and down, everything's good. We're going to leave it there, actually. We're going to leave it on the controls page. This right here is taxiway November. Turning left on November. Our little APU flap is open, which reminds us we can get off the APU. APU bleed off, APU master switch off, and APU generator off. Beautiful scenery here in Cincinnati. I'm not sure who made this scenery. It is beautiful. The DHL terminal is amazing. Runway and taxiway quality is amazing. You can tell the tower is good. Just everything's good. Everything's modeled very well here. Very nice. Very good work. Crossing this little bridge here. Making sure we're clear on the left and the right side. These antennas are done very nice. The terminal over there looks really, really nice. Maybe we'll fly in here a commercial flight one time and we'll catch a glimpse of that terminal. Terminal from here looks really nice, really high quality stuff. Beautiful. Cincinnati traffic DHL 905 on November will be turning right on Delta, or left for Mike, crossing runway 36 center, and all the way down with Mike, crossing 09er, left on Kilo for holding point 09, 905. This is looking really nice. I really like this, the way they done this. Of course, the beautiful, the one and only 757-200 freighter. 757 is the best plane ever made. I hope they make a new one, and I hope they stick to what it was. Maybe improve it slightly somehow, but not too much. Definitely don't improve the way it looks. The styling, this is the best plane ever. I could be coming from a biased place, but I mean, it's a flying pencil. This thing never lacks power, especially with these big Pratt & Whitneys on. Just amazing. The Rolls-Royce engines are great too. They're great, but these Pratts, they're a little bit bigger. Um, I'm not sure as far as the real world power goes. I don't know if they're beefier, but they're definitely bigger. They look really nice, and I like them. I like them a lot. The 757. There's not going to be another plane like it. Not too many 757s are still in service. A lot of them are, they were scheduled last year in 2020. They were scheduled to go out of service. With the pandemic and everything, it just kind of sped up the process. The only people really operating this plane still are, FedEx. I think still operates this plane. Of course, DHL out in Europe, in Cologne, Germany. I think they still operate a few of them. No more than 50 of them. So it's a shame to see this plane going to retirement. But through the flight simulator, we're going to keep it alive. We're going to keep its legacy alive. We're going to fly this plane a lot. I love this plane. Narrow body. Come on, really? I don't even think they make narrow bodies anymore. The only narrow bodies right now are what? Turboprops or something like that. So, okay, coming up to, I don't know where we are right now. Let's see. This is Mike right here. Yeah, we're supposed to, yeah. This is us right here on Mike. Just pump the brakes a little bit. Cincinnati traffic, DHL 905 crossing 36 center at Mike. Beautiful, beautiful plane. The Italians call this plane a Ferrari. It's because it's fast, it's sleek, it's powerful. This is the one plane they always used to say it was overpowered. This is one of those planes that's overpowered. Listening to those engines. Yes, please. And we're going all the way down to Mike, and then we're going to cross 09. Beautiful, beautiful airport. Great scenery. It's freeware. And it's amazing. More people need to download this scenery. More people need to fly into this, into Cincinnati over here. The terminal is very well modeled. The GA areas are modeled. Right here we just passed, what is that, a CRJ. Everything is modeled so well. There's that hotel over there, the airport hotel. All the gates, all the runways, just very, very nice job. The antennas here, everything is just great. And more people need to download the scenery. More people need to fly in here more often. This is a DHL hub. I think FedEx also services out of here. I like flying freighter planes. You don't got to worry about the busy terminals and stuff like that. The freighter terminals are kind of out of the way at times, but I do like my commercial flying as well. It's always nice to dock and let the people off board sometimes. But I mean, look at these runways. Beautiful tire markings. Just amazing. Simply amazing. Very well done. Runway markings, very well. High fidelity. Everything is great. Cincinnati traffic, DHL 905, crossing 09er at Mike. Crossing 09 or at Mike 7 over to Kilo 7 over for Kilo, down to holding point for 09er 905. I mean, look at this. Got the little water spots. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, did we hit the gravel? We hit gravel. Well, it's not gravel, but I can really feel that the dynamics changed. It is gravel. I see a little dust coming off our landing gear. I mean, look at this. Just the staging here at the end of the runway. The extra space here. I mean, somebody really took their time doing this. This is really, really nice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's set our cruise altitude at our cruise altitude. Let's pretend like we were cleared to that flight level. It's going to be 370. Let's get our bank angle off of auto and increase it to max bank. What else are we looking at here? Flaps are set, brakes RTO, everything is good. We're going to go past this staging area and further down Kilo. I want to see this again. Yeah, this is great. Kilo, Charlie, Victor Golf, KCVG, Cincinnati. Great airport. This is amazing. Amazing quality. Everything's great. Cloud art brought to you by SkyMax Pro. Overcast at 075, 7000. It seems like it's doing a good job of modeling it. Of course, that good old circle right around the airplane. It's not perfect, but it works. Let's slow her down. Let's make the turn. Takeoff lights, landing lights can go on. Runway turn-off lights can go off. Left, right, left. We'll leave the logo light on for now. We're good to go. Flaps are set. Let's get that auto throttle already set. And let's get our got a climb in here as well. So once we engage that autopilot, Cincinnati traffic, DHL 905 in position, runway 09, taking off. We'll report airborne, no delay. And rotate. Positive rate gear up. Oh yeah, look at that terminal. Modeled so well. The oil marks, the tire marks on the terminal. Look at that, just great. Amazing. Let's go back and see what's going on. Climbing out, landing gear is up. Let's increase our speed here to about 210, and we can actually engage the autopilot. Speed, there it is. Let's go flaps 1. Why? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening with our throttle? We're dropping. We're dropping out of the sky. Let's lower our altitude or attitude, and let the plane speed up a little bit. We're gonna keep, good thing, because we're dropping speed right there. Let's let the plane speed up a little bit. Let's go LNAV, VNAV on. The plane is going to make a slight correction, drop the nose down so you can speed up, and let's bring up those flaps all the way in. Accelerating to 240 knots. There's the airport behind us. What a beautiful airport. We'll be flying in and out of here a lot more. Gorgeous, gorgeous airport. Cincinnati traffic, see you later. DHL 905, clear runway 09er. I'd say we are squawking Charlie. We're good. We are good. Let's turn our nav aid on and route data so we can see our restrictions and all that good stuff. Traffic alerts are on. Yeah, we're out of here. That was it for the takeoff out of beautiful Cincinnati. What's the name of the Cincinnati there? What's the Cincinnati airport there? KCVG. That's the Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport. Beautiful airport, beautiful scenery. Yeah, we're heading over to Boston. Climbing up to about 10,000 soon enough. We'll get the landing lights off. And we're good. We're configured for our climb. I'm going to climb up to a cruise altitude. And a few hours later, we'll be good to go. We'll be in Boston in no time. Wow, looks nice. I like it. Alright, we're going to get out of here, and we'll catch you on the flip side.